it's me, Carli, and I'm here today to tell you what is the best online ESL teaching company. So, this is a question I get asked all the time, and I have to say that it's impossible to really answer because there are so many companies, like hundreds, and what is the best company really depends on you and what you're looking for. But today I'm going to tell you about 3 companies. That's VIP Kid, 51 Talk, and Dada ABC. So these companies are the biggest and the highest paying for native English speakers. And I chose them because VIP Kid, for example, is ranked by Forbes as one of the top remote paying jobs. And 51 Talk is actually traded on the New York Stock Exchange. And Dada ABC is a newer company, but it is talked about a lot in the ESL online teaching community. If you're interested in applying to any of these companies, I recommend that you do so using one of the referral links in the description. It's better to go and apply for an ESL company through a referral. My company, 51 Talk, for example, will give you a bonus $50 after you work a couple of months if you use a referral link. And in general, it seems like companies actually interview people who are referred more quickly than people who apply through the general webpage. So use one of the referral links to apply. Let's talk about requirements. VIP Kid has the strictest requirements. They require you be a native English speaker from America or Canada, and they require that you have a 4-year bachelor's degree. If you don't have those 2 things, then you cannot get an interview. Okay, 51 Talk is a bit more lenient. You do not have to be from America or Canada and have the North American accent. You can be from any native English speaking country and get hired by them. But they do have different divisions of the company. And today I will be referring to the American Academy division, which has higher pay than the other divisions, okay? They say that they want you to have a bachelor's degree, but I know people who have been hired without having one. So Dada ABC also requires you to be a native English speaker, but you do not have to be from North America to be hired. You can be from Britain, the UK, wherever, okay? They also want you to have a 4-year bachelor's degree, but again, with this company, I've heard that you can possibly be hired without a bachelor's degree. So 51 Talk and Dada ABC are a bit more lenient. VIP Kid, very strict. As far as getting hired by these companies, VIP Kid has the most rigorous hiring process. There are 5 steps to being hired by VIP Kid. You have to do multiple lesson demos and pass. It's not difficult, but it is something you have to practice and study. 51 Talks interview process is very short. They don't even make you do the entire lesson demo. It's really relaxed, very easy. And Dada ABC is very fast and very short, okay? So, again, VIP Kid, the most difficult, 51 Talk and Dada ABC, easier. Training. Again, I would say VIP Kid has the most intense training requirements. You have to learn to adapt to their system. Even if you are a good teacher, you can possibly fail because they require that you teach using their methods. 51 Talk does have an easy training schedule. In my opinion, it takes a couple of weeks to go through, but you are paid for the training. Okay. And Dada ABC is very easy. You just watch videos, do what you want. Their training is very easy. Okay, next I want to talk to you about flexibility. It's really something people need to consider when thinking about working for an online ESL company. If the company is going to let you have time off, how they're going to react if you have some emergency, that's something you really need to consider. The VIP kid, you can only have 6 absences per contract period, and a contract period is 6 months. In addition, there's also a maximum number per day. I'm not quite sure what the maximum is, but they do have extenuating circumstances, like when there are hurricanes or something that's very well known happening, they will forgive those absences. 5-1 Talk is very good about understanding that things happen. You might be in this hospital, people die. You just need to provide proof, and they will usually allow you to be absent. It's not a huge deal. Even for me, last week, I accidentally did an update on my computer like an hour before class, and it took 2 hours, and I missed all of my classes. And 5-1 Talk was like, okay, don't worry. So really, they're pretty chill about missing. .ABC is a bit different from VipKid and 5-1 Talk in that VipKid and 5-1 Talk allow you to open slots. You can pick your whole schedule. It's very flexible. But with .ABC, you have to work the same 2 days at the same hours every week. So when you need time off, you have to ask for it in advance, 20 days. If you don't, you only have 2 opportunities to take time off. And if you take more than 2 days off in a month, they deduct 10% of your month's salary. So it's very serious if you need to miss .ABC. So in that sense, I would say VIP Kid and .ABC are both pretty strict, and 5-1 Talk is probably the most lenient. Okay, when you teach, all of these companies have different hours that you can work. I would say if you have a particular times that you can work, it's really important that you look up the times possible to work. Or when you talk to the company about interviewing, you ask them, what times can I work? And you do the conversions and make sure that that will work out for you. Because with all of these companies, what hours they will let you work kind of depends on many factors. It's really hard for me to say. All I can say is that with 5-1 Talk, they allow you to work anytime from 6 a.m. to midnight Beijing time. With VIP Kid and .ABC, it's not so easy for me to say because it depends on other factors as well. Who you teach, okay? If you like kids, then you should definitely work with VIP Kid or .ABC. If you don't like kids, then 5-1 Talk is the better option because you can work with kids, teens, or adults. You don't get to pick. You don't get to pick, but you at least have the option. What you teach is very important for some people. With a VIP Kid, you need to follow their lesson plans to the T. They really care about timing. They want you to finish the lessons. It's important. With 5-1 Talk, it's not so important. We have lessons. If you don't finish them, no worries. Like they're not very strict about not finishing lessons. And with .ABC, they're very lenient about what you teach. You have the option to incorporate your own lesson materials. You work with the same students all the time with your contracted hours. So if you want, you can do half of their materials and half of your materials and do games. So they're very flexible about what you teach. So if you think you want to make up your own games and bring in your own materials, then .ABC is a better fit for you. The pay! How much money are we talking? That's really important. All of these companies have pretty good pay for working from home. The base pay for VIP Kid is $14 to $18, but you also could possibly get a bonus of $4 per hour. So that would come out to be $18 to $22 starting out. Whoa, that's amazing. 5-1 Talk, with one-on-one lessons, they pay between $15 and $22 per hour. And group lessons pay $18 an hour. Okay, so the pay is pretty good with both of those companies, and the pay is really good with Dada ABC. They pay between $17 and $25 per hour. Hey, penalties! Penalties. Okay. So, some online companies do penalize you for not showing up to a lesson. I think it's pretty fair if you tell someone you're going to come and work for them and then you don't, and then they lose a customer. I mean, you have to be responsible. So with VIP Kid, they will fire you, okay? If you end up missing a lot of classes without telling them in advance, if you just don't have good excuses for why you're absent, if you have too many, you will be fired. Your contract will not be renewed, okay? 51 Talk will penalize you $16 for missed classes. $16. Ooh. Okay, but if you have a good excuse and you have proof of why you missed the class, no worries. They will also fire you if you miss too many classes without excuses. And Dada ABC, as I mentioned before, they will take away 10% of your pay for missing more than 2 classes without a good excuse. And I'm sure they will also fire you if you have too many absences, okay? So, in conclusion, what is the best online ESL teaching company to work for? Whatever you want. You really have to just do your research and decide for yourself which company you like best and which company will fit your needs best. So I hope this video has been helpful. If you like it, please like it on the video and subscribe to my channel. Use the referral codes in the information box to apply. And if you don't like any of these companies, don't worry, there are hundreds more. I will include in the description also a website that you can use that has very up-to-date information about hundreds of online ESL companies. So thank you guys for watching. Bye!